Hello and welcome everybody back to the channel. Today's Takes with Alex, and I am your host, Alex. Today, we're getting into a very important concept. Very important. It's macro. Okay? We're zooming out and we're getting involved in the macro. The title of today's video is called One World, One Light, the Spiritual Significance of Global Unity. We got lots of very important and amazing things happening around the world, and God should bless us and everyone's efforts uh, for all worthy and worthwhile causes and endeavors. So let's jump in. In a world that often feels fractured by conflict, politics, and deep differences, the longing for global unity can seem like a distant dream. Yet beneath the headlines of division lies a profound spiritual truth. Humanity was created to be one family, diverse in expression, but united in essence. Today we explore the spiritual significance of international and global unity, the sacred cohesion among nations and peoples. This message is for every human heart, regardless of nationality, background, or belief. Rooted in the timeless wisdom of the Torah and illuminated by the deep insight of Hasidic teachings, we'll discover how pursuing genuine unity is not just a political ideal, but a holy mission that elevates every soul and brings the world closer to its intended purpose. The Torah begins with the universal foundation. God creates one human being, Adam, from whom all nations and peoples descend. This single origin carries a powerful message. At our core, we share one divine source. Diversity is not an accident, it is a deliberate expression of the infinite creativity of the Creator. The story of the Tower of Babel offers a critical teaching. Humanity united with one language and one purpose, but it was driven by ego and rebellion against heaven. Their unity was shattered, languages confused, and they were scattered. The deeper lesson is clear. Unity itself is an incredibly potent force. When directed toward arrogance or domination, it collapses. When aligned with higher purpose and respect for the divine, it becomes redemptive. The prophets painted breathtaking visions of global harmony. Isaiah declares that in the future, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. The earth will be filled with the knowledge of God as the waters cover the sea. These are not mere political dreams. They are spiritual destinies, physical manifestations. The Torah also gives the seven Noahide laws, universal moral principles given to all humanity after the flood. They form the ethical foundation for every nation. Justice, prohibition of murder, theft, immorality, and the call to recognize the one God. True global cohesion is built not on erasing differences, but on shared basic goodness and reverence for the Creator. Hasidic masters take this vision even deeper. The Baal Shem Tov taught that every particle of creation contains holy nitzotzot, divine sparks. These sparks are scattered across every nation, culture, and tradition. The spiritual work of humanity is to elevate these sparks through acts of goodness, respect, and connection. When nations and individuals honor one another's divine sparks, tremendous light is revealed. Tremendous light. I mean, just picture two great nation states anywhere in the world coming together and conscientiously choosing to be united to work to create better living conditions and a better, more peaceful, harmonious, prosperous reality for everyone involved. There's great sparks, great light, right? The concept of yichud, ultimate unification, stands at the heart of Hasidus. While the world appears fragmented, the deeper reality is perfect oneness. All souls are unique expressions of the one infinite light. The Tanya explains that the purpose of creation is for God's oneness to be recognized and revealed within the diversity of the world. A powerful Hasidic story illustrates this beautifully. Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev once saw a Russian girl singing a simple folk song while working. Instead of dismissing it, the Rebbe listened with joy and later said, Master of the universe, look at the pure heart of this man. Though he doesn't know your holy Torah, his soul sings to you in its own language. How precious are all your children. Hasidic thought looks forward to the. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Another moving story comes from the Baal Shem Tov himself. He taught his students that when two people from different backgrounds truly connect with love and respect, they elevate sparks from entire nations. Wow. Right? Almost like representatives from the different nations. Right? He once sent a simple, unlearned follower to deliver a message to a distant town. The man's sincere kindness during the journey created such a heavenly unity that it brought blessings to communities far beyond his awareness. Hasidic thought looks forward to the time of Mashiach, when all nations will recognize the oneness of God. Each nation will bring its unique gifts, its culture, wisdom, and beauty to a harmonious world. This is not uniformity, but a magnificent symphony where every instrument plays its part in praise of the Creator. The spiritual importance of international unity and cohesion touches every soul. It reflects divine oneness. Just as God is one, humanity's harmonious diversity allows divine light to flow more fully into the world. Separation breeds darkness. Sincere connection reveals light. It creates this, the spiritual web amongst, right? Of, when people are open themselves up to giving and receiving in terms of positive intention and positivity, we create the spiritual web, these spiritual ties amongst one another, as opposed to when we for whatever reason are cutting people off due to negative attitudes, for example, we create a vacuums, right? Anyway, we'll touch on this specific point in a later video, but that's the idea here. Okay, so it enables collective tikkun, world repair. When sparks from every nation are honored and elevated, the entire planet rises spiritually. Right? It cultivates humility, empathy, and greatness. Recognizing the divine image in those whom seem different softens ego and expands the heart. True strength lies in cooperation, not domination. When with the intention of loving our neighbor as ourselves, right, and we actually do that and create these ties where we want to just cooperate. It's like, I respect you, you respect me, we're doing our thing together, right? And no one's looking to dominate or dominate another person. But with that intention, it's not just a web or connection amongst people. We're drawing down Shechina. We're drawing down divine awareness into this relationship, and so by extension, right, we're elevating ourselves and elevating everything. It's like a web that we create over the world, like a blanket. All right, it's okay. It awakens hope and shared purpose. In divided times, the vision of unity gives our individual lives cosmic meaning. Every bridge built, every respectful dialogue, every collaborative act of good becomes part of the great redemption. It generates joy and vitality. Chassidus teaches that unity brings simcha, a flowing life force that blesses families, communities, and nations. How can we live the sacred principle today? See the divine spark in every person and nation. Approach differences with curiosity and respect rather than suspicion. Just because it's different doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It's just a different culture. I mean, just be open-minded to learning something new about how people do things in different parts of the world. Right? Now, that's different than, seeing wrong. Seeing things are improper happening in other places, right? Build small bridges. Engage in sincere conversations across cultural, religious, or national lines. And listen deeply. Support unifying causes. Contribute time, resources, or voice to efforts that heal division and promote shared human flourishing. Practice global consciousness. Pray or hold positive intention for peace between nations. Educate yourself about other cultures with an open heart. Live with integrity locally. Ethical behavior, kindness, and fairness in your own sphere create ripples that reach far beyond. Celebrate diversity within unity. Honor your own heritage while appreciating the beauty and wisdom of others. And when you do that, when you can hold space while being secure in your own while when you're secure in yourself, and you're learning about someone else, right? You're gonna see how many similarities there are between like everything and everyone, right? Maybe there's a different practice, but the reason why that those people from that place do that practice is the same reason why you do a certain practice, right? So the spiritual path of global unity rooted in Torah and radiant with Hasidic light calls every soul to remember we are not separate travelers competing for limited light. We are expressions of one divine light learning to shine together. In our generation, and that's like the breaking of the sparks, right? This is really like we are not separate travelers competing for limited light. We are expressions of one divine light learning to shine together in that cohesion, in that unity. In our generation, this work feels more urgent and more possible than ever. Every act of genuine connection, every choice of understanding over hatred, every stand for justice and peace advances the world toward its destined harmony. This week, take one meaningful step toward greater unity. Reach out, listen, learn, or offer kindness across the divide. Notice how it expands not only the world, but your own soul. So if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it on LinkedIn. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support on and off the field. May we all merit to see a world of true peace, respect, and revealed oneness. May the light within you connect beautifully with the light in every other soul. Until next time, go build unity and let it elevate everything. Okay, everyone be blessed, be healthy, be safe. Okay, be prosperous, and I'll see you tomorrow.